and they take the water from your flesh and turn it into a steam to power the city. So, um, I don't. What the thing is like, oh, you want to go to Horizon or keep on working in the city. So that was that one. Next one is H.R. Blood and Guts presents Holidays of Horror, which people are saying is based off of H.R. Pufnstuf. I guess he was like a TV host. But it says, join Creature Feature host H.R. Blood and Guts in his final televised broadcast as he presents a scarathon of holiday-based horror. Now, this one is a comedy house, as they, or a, like a, yeah, comedy house, as they call it. It was a good one. They have like a really, for, Christmas, they have the elves killing Santa. For Thanksgiving, they have like a body, like a person, like, trying to look like a turkey on the table, and it smelled like, I would say, if you've never smelled a cooking person before, that's what it smells like. 4th of July, Arbor Day is like this giant tree trying to kill you. It's just funny stuff. And the story behind this is that the television channel sent him a letter saying, you can't do this. He's like, you can either choose a different job or do this one last time. He tries to do that one last time, and that's what happens. Next is The Thing, which is based off of the new movie coming out, and I don't know if it came out yet. I don't know. But it's inspired by the new thriller, paranoia spreads among a group of Antarctic researchers as they encounter a creature that has the ability to turn itself into an exact replica of any living being. So, basically the story behind this is that the Antarctic researchers are in a plane, and the radio tower radios them, which is Lady Luck. She says, okay, you can either go to this place, which allows you to refuel, but you won't be allowed to get home until a couple days, or spend the night in this shack, but not shack, but like this building. They decided to take the wrong one, and the thing attacks them. Next one, which is my favorite, is called Nightingale's Blood Prey. Patrolling World War I era trenches, you discover you're more than just at war. You're being hunted by savage, shape-shifting banshees. And basically, the story behind this one is that there's this guy who gets a letter, says you can either fight for the war, there's these two posters he sees. He says, okay, go and fight the war. The other one is fight for your country but stay home. He chooses to go in the war, and he gets attacked by the Nightingales, and they're like these alien banshees sort of thing that feed on the weak. So it's not just World War I, it's just everywhere. So weak people are World War I guess you could find it there. Now on to the scare zones. The first one is Your Luck Has Run Out, which is a scare zone based with Lady Luck, and it has her good side up top and her bad side on the bottom. There's like a whole bunch of Lady Lucks just like to show her different sides. 7, which is based on the 7 Deadly Sins, and it is with these women. They have porcelain masks. They're like beautiful dresses, but at nighttime they like take off their mask and they have like the bad side. For example, I'm trying to think of a good one. With like Gluttony. She says, oh, beautiful, she's eating some grapes, but like when she takes her mask off, it looks like she just like threw up all over herself. And they're standing on like these platforms that have like that look like Gluttony had like food all around her, Envy had snakes. So that was cool. Acid Assault. Now this is basically like acid rain has destroyed a city, and there's people that live there, and they live through the acid rain, so they look pretty disgusting. What they did this year, and you see in the videos, is they project a building onto a building. What they did was they showed the building crumbling. That was the first time they ever did something like that. And it just made the whole thing better. Night Maze. This is a really cool one where the scare zone actually moves and shape shifts. This is the first time they did that. That's pretty cool. Grown Evil, which is like a garden. Well, here it says, nature has taken back this once well-manicured garden back from the humans who once kept it. So you have like bats and ravens and owls and all sort of animals of the garden, I guess. Canyon of Dark Souls. An overwhelming sense of death surrounds you, and creatures that dwell within the canyon are not welcoming. That was okay. You never know. On the night that the first night that we went, some of the ghost hunters were there. We didn't see them just because we thought that the people who were going to go see that, we would be able to get to the haunted houses better. The shows was Death Drums, which is a new show that they did, which is just like basically it's sort of like what's that show? Recycled percussion, sort of, but it's like really better. And then you have Bill and Ted's Excellent Halloween Adventure, which every year they do. They make fun of pop culture of every year. It's really funny. Okay, what should I do? 11, almost 12 minutes. Okay. What I'll probably do in the next video is show you all the stuff that I got from the event, tell you a little bit more,